Hello, great people. Welcome back to our channel. We're so excited to have you again. The two well-known agitators in Nigeria, talking about Nnamdi Kanu and also Sunday Adeyemo Igboho, is in perspective right now, and the possibility of them being released is also something of discussion, as our lawyer Ejimako have this to say about his lawyer, and also the legal representative of Sunday Igboho also have spoken about the possibility of either of the two being released. But then, before we give you full details of that, I would like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. As the year gradually runs to an end, from all indication, the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, and Yoruba Nation activist Sunday Adeyemo aka Sunday Igboho will spend the festive season in jail, bearing any last-minute development. Aloy Jimako, special counsel for Kanu, on Friday disclosed that it was his wish that his client does not spend Christmas in the custody of Department of State Services DSS, but added that there is no court case again this year. The lawyer said he was awaiting for Abia State High Court to fix a date to continue hearing of Kanu's case. A lawsuit demanding Kanu's fundamental human right had been instituted at the court. Justice Benson Anya of the Abia Court had said in the last court proceeding on December 10 that the party will receive notice on the date the court will render its judgment. Kanu is facing charges of treasonable felony leveled against him by the Nigerian government, but Justice Binta Nyako of the Federal High Court Abuja had adjourned his case till next year, January 18. Ejimako said, "It is my hope as his lawyer that he will not spend Christmas in detention, but we don't have any court case this year again. The Abuja case is next year, January 18, while the Umuahia has been concluded, but we have to wait for when they will call us for judgment." Similarly, Igboho, who was arrested by the Republic of Benin authorities at the Cotonou airport on July 19, 2021, has since been in a detention facility in the neighboring country. Speaking on Thursday, Pelumi Olajimbesi, one of the activist counsel, said the chances of getting Igboho out of prison in 2021 is very slim. He, however, does not rule out the possibility of Igboho's release, as he added that efforts were being made to secure his release. According to him, he said, frankly, the hope of getting him released this year is still very slim. There are diplomatic consultations going on in respect of that, because, as you know, Igboho is in the eye of the law, is very free man. I'll take that again. He said, frankly, the hope of getting him released this year is still very slim. There are diplomatic consultations going on in respect of that, because, as you know, Igboho in the eyes of the law is a very free man. He has not committed no crime. We know he's been held against his will. He's a prisoner of conscience, and so we believe that he will be out soon, but I can't guarantee he will be out before the end of the year. There are a lot of diplomatic discussion going on in that regard. Concerning the health of the agitator, which has sometimes ago been reportedly failing, Olabesi stated that, and I quote, he said, "I can tell you right now that Chief Sunday Adeyemo is hale and hearty, very motivated, very strong person. If you know him very closely, you will know he is a very courageous person. We continue to pray that God gives him more strength to remain focused." It has ever been reported that efforts made by some major pro-Yoruba bodies to get Igboho out of jail, including holding protests to register their displeasure at his continued detention. In November, Yoruba Self-Determination Group Ilana Morwa announced that it has begun the movement to secure the release of Igboho. The group disclosed this during the inauguration of its Elder Advisory Council in Ibadan. Earlier this month, members of the Igboho Solidarity Movement of Nigeria, representing the interests of farmers in Ibadan, Oyo State, took to the street to call for the immediate release of the activists. The protesters started the protest from Mapo Hall in Ibadan, carrying placards boldly demanding the release of Igboho, who they claim was fighting for their rights. The group had approached the palace of the Olubadan of Ibadan, Oba Saliu Adetunji, with a letter stating their demands. They requested that the king present the letter to President Muhammadu Buhari on their behalf. Also, Nigerian-American philanthropist Toyin Dawodu urged the Benin Republic government to merely release Igboho from detention. Dawodu, in a statement, warned that the Beninese government must ensure the adequate release of the activists within 7 days or face serious consequences of the nature of an economic embargo that, as a country, it may never recover from in a very long time. Wow. This is just to present the plight of these two agitators who have been pushing really hard, They've been pushing really hard for self-determination for their own people, giving their own, idea of leadership and feeling that the government has not done superbly well with their people, and they want to, get out of the grip of Nigeria and exist as a republic by themselves. Unfortunately, two of them almost simultaneously were being, let me call it extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria. One is in Nigeria and one is in Benin. And unfortunately, all the efforts of their legal representative seems not to yield the expected result. They've done their best, but unfortunately, nothing seems to be coming out of it because, unfortunately, they cannot remote control the minds of the judges and all of that. But right now, just like they have their yearnings are, their desires are, they want to see their own client. That's talking about the lawyers now of Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho. They want their people to come out, but from all indication, the possibility may not be there. We're talking about end of the year, and it's barely, today is 17th day of the month of December 2021, and we're talking about just 14 days to go. And miracles can still happen, but from all indication, Nnamdi Kanu and Sunday Igboho may likely spend their Yuletide, their Christmas behind detention halls, and it's really disheartening that is happening. But guess what? That's a price that they just have to pay, and tomorrow I believe that it will be crafted into the history that these people stood tall and were denied all that was pleasing to them just to make sure that they represent the interest of their people and suffer as prisoners of conscience and all of that. We're still waiting to hear, especially about Nnamdi Kanu, what is going to be happening when the judgment will finally be out. Don't forget that in, I think, Abia State or so, they were supposed to tidy up everything and give the final judgment, but up till now, according to Lawyer Jim Akon, nothing. They've not heard anything. So with the way things are going, most people are suspicious that it may likely be next year. However, we wish them all the best, and I think they also need prayers from all Nigerians, especially those who are, freedom fighters. So need prayers, and hopefully the government will have a rethink in that direction, at least for peace to still rule in the country. That's where I'd like to leave it. Go to our comment section. Let's interact. Do you think that there is possibility of Nnamdi Kanu being released this year, or we should forget about it and look at it as one of the things that they have to face as prisoners of conscience? Let's interact in our comment section.